That video looked
The
pretty hype,
horribly
actually.
slow murderer with the spoon, or bad boy of sumo?
No, the bad boy of sumo. Well, the murderer with the spoon I just thought was funny. I didn't even know if that's what you were referencing, but
No, that wasn't what I was
have
referencing.
you seen that video?
I don't think so. Should I pull it up?
Um,
Is it worth a
it's
pull up?
too long, I think, to watch on the podcast. It's like 12 minutes, and it's like an entire like short movie trailer type thing. So, um,
Tell you one thing I'm doing is cracking open a cold one.
I mean, I love that, dude. You know, that's great.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that's you're all about.
I love. I mean, we could talk about that too.
About what? About how you don't drink?
Cracking open a cold one, dog.
Oh, cracking open a cold one. I mean, I already did it. We're already recording, and I already cracked open a cold one. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't know what more
figured you were
there is
already
to cover.
recording, but yeah,
Yeah, you think I'm gonna waste a great can opening sound like that without
absolutely
recording?
not. I
I'm
honestly
not the
don't
type.
expect less from you, bro.
I'm not the
Dude, I
type.
thought that the ref just now, or the ref had like a nose ring, and I was like, that's a first.
That would
But
have
yeah,
been a
see,
first. I mean, you did that, dude. You can't like talk off the podcast about how you don't want to talk about something you're watching, and then
I don't even know
45
when the
seconds
podcast's
in.
going on anymore with you, Stas. It's just we're in, we're out. I don't even know, and you just click record. You don't even tell me. You don't do an opener. You don't ease us in. You don't give me any indication. I
It's
gotta
the worst
ask every
podcast to
time.
ever do it.
I don't even know. I didn't even know what's going on right now. I plead the fifth.
I hate that Taj Gibson is on the Wizards.
I love Touch Gibson.
I know you love Taj Gibson.
Look at that. Look at that. Fucking bullied his way to the ring. Hartenstein, get the fuck out of the way, boy. That's a king right there.
I love that we're just actively recording you hating on the Knicks there. That was good.
Well, I mean,
Fake
Taj
fan.
A, ex Nick, and B from New York. So shout out,
Fake fan.
respect. Plus, we're already up, so that's like, it's like a pro Taj Gibson, not really like a negative. He's not gonna make us lose. So
Wait, what were you going to tell me
shout
about
out.
earlier? Earlier we were talking about something and then I made you stop and you thought I was asking you to keep going.
Yeah, I was, when I woke up from my nap earlier, I was literally thinking, man, what were we gonna talk about? I literally had this exact thought. I was like, what
Did
was
you
I saying
remember?
earlier that I wanted to talk? No,
You son of a bitch. You son of a
I'm
bitch.
trying to, I'm
It was
trying to
such a good
remember.
topic, too.
I was trying to remember it right now as I was doing this to stall for time, but I couldn't come up with
Damn. The kings of being down bad here.
it. Yeah.
You know what's
Um,
funny? While you were making your coffee and washing your face or whatever the fuck else you were doing, jerking off
you were recording
left-handed.
the whole time.
No, I wasn't. I wish I was because Clyde had this hilarious line. He was talking about Hachimura and he was talking about, he's like, yeah, so the Wizards were in Japan during, the last, we played a couple games over there. And then he's like, yeah, and then, Hachimura was showing him around, he had what he had mental scenarios going on last season. I was like, mental scenarios, man.
Yeah, bro, that's like
Awesome.
classic old guy shit. He, like doesn't understand like really he's like
He's
woken
just
up
like,
to
yeah,
like
like
know
he
that
was
like
having a
mental illness. You don't
meltdown.
fuck around with that, but like you just like he like can't even comprehend what that really is.
Yeah,
Like for him, he's just
he
like
was
suck
having.
it up, but like he doesn't want to say that. He's
I
like,
just love the word scenarios to
yeah,
describe like he was having like mental health issues. Like he was having
exactly.
scenarios.
That's like the most old dude shit ever. Like respectful old guy stuff though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's one of those things where he's like trying not to say a word that has like a negative connotation to it, so he just says
Yeah,
scenarios. Like,
scenarios. Yeah.
hey, he was having all kinds of scenarios going on. Like he wasn't good enough. Well, I don't think we ever did find out what like was the reason. I didn't really look deeply
Honestly, you know
into it.
what? Good for him, bro. Keeping that shit private if
I
it really
agree.
was some
I
shit.
agree.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
I honestly
Japanese
think
keeping
that's
shit private.
yeah. Yeah, dude, they're really good at that. Just quiet as fuck,
What's
bro.
even
Like,
going on in Japan? Like, what do you think Japan? What do you think is going on in Japan right now? What do they got going on?
I don't know, and I don't understand why all these like fucking American people who love anime want to move to Japan. I just like don't really get it. Like,
I would never want to move to Japan.
dude, there's a reason they
They
don't
hate
have
you.
kids. Their population's going down. Like, bro, people don't want to be. There's so many of them kill themselves. I mean, come on, man. It's obviously not that lit.
We watch
I
his
mean,
tour
come
of his
on, bro.
Japanese
I was
house.
I was watching Seven Samurai earlier, like clips. Have you seen Seven Samurai before?
No, I don't know. What is that?
You don't know Seven Samurai?
No,
Akira
what's Seven Samurai?
Kurosawa. You don't know who that is? Like one of the greatest directors of all time. Like literally one of the most famous films of all time. Probably the most famous foreign film of all time.
Nah, man.
Are you serious right now? I can't tell if you're trolling.
What's it called?
Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa.
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
That's crazy.
I have
I mean,
heard of
we
it.
have to. I mean, it's like a 3 hour long movie. I mean,
Yeah, well,
it's
now you
one of the
know I
best
haven't
films of
watched
all
it.
time. It's really good. Do you know who Toshiro Mifune is?
No. Who is
Mhm.
that, a samurai?
Um, he's like
The number
probably
one
the most
samurai.
famous Japanese actor, but
What was
he's
what
in
was the
all
one
of
with Tom
Kurosawa's
Cruise?
films. That's The Last Samurai.
That's the
You're
last
familiar with that
samurai.
one?
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. I mean, Seven Samurai inspired like a lot of other movies.
Look at these
It's
crazy
basically
ass
like the
shingles on this roof, by the way. What the fuck is this? Look at how many shingles there are.
um. Well, here, maybe you can embarrass me real quick. Have you seen you? Do you know
What are you setting yourself up to
the
be
what?
embarrassed by me?
Hold up, let me finish, bro.
All
Do you
right.
know the Western film where they collect like different cowboys to go fight some bandits? I'm forgetting what it's called. It's not A Fistful of
that,
Dollars.
that sounds like every Western movie.
No,
But
it
no,
is
man,
like
dude, I'm
specifically
so
there's like a
bad with
band.
movies. Like, this is nothing new.
Well,
Like, this
Seven
is
Samurai is based off that anyway, or vice
yeah.
versa.
I got.
Based off the
Oh,
Seven Samurai.
I actually I know what you're talking about. I actually do
It's
know
not
what
the
you're talking
Hateful
about.
Eight.
It's another one I haven't seen, but I do know what you're
It's
talking
like a
about.
number
Where
in the thing.
it's
Yeah,
like inspired. But it's like the same story basically, right? But it happens like in
yeah,
the Western. And
exactly.
yeah.
I was gonna say if you know that, that's basically what. Yeah. Anyway,
What is going on here? What is this? A gallows? Holy shit! Oh no, it's a well. I thought it was
no,
actually a
that's
gallows.
where they shit.
That's where they shit. They shit in a bucket. They're so polite that they shit in a bucket and then lower it into the water with the bucket.
Yeah.
Respect.
Do you like this kind of architecture? I think, like, I'll be honest. I know I was just shitting on people who want to live in Japan. I actually think these houses
I
look pretty
fuck with
sick.
this architecture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
it's pretty
a heavy
badass.
fuck with this architecture.
The thing is, you know what low key I fuck with about it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know.
Excuse
We're
me.
keeping that in, bro. Jesus, maybe move like I know you're holding your mic up to your mouth. Like move the mic away when you
Oh,
do
I
that.
put the
It's
mic
not
in my
hard,
mouth
bro.
for that one.
Yeah, it sounded like it, bro. Jeez, Louise.
Um, but the thing I fuck with the most low key is the like just hanging out on the floor. I fuck with hanging out on the floor, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I'm fine.
sitting on the
It doesn't
floor,
really bother me
sleeping
that
on
much.
the
I like
floor.
sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, it's what
Sitting on the
bothers
floor,
me.
I'm a
It does
little
the
bit
opposite
less
of
down with,
bother me.
but I don't like squatting that much. I
The
don't feel.
middle
I feel
door
like my
leads to the
hips like aren't
area.
really
Oh,
meant or like are not built well for it. Like I've literally spent like the last 4 years trying to like work on like my squat depth and my hip mobility and stuff, and like it's good now. But I could like just tell you like if I think my knees would have blown up if I had to like always be sitting down squatting my entire
my
life.
posture's shit. That's my
I mean,
issue.
we're gamers, dude. Like, duh.
I'm leaning over on one hip, like lying
Yeah.
down in my chair. Basically, my arm is up over the back of the chair, just hanging
I'm
off.
like always sideways on my chair. Like I'm never like just upright. I'm always
Same,
sideways,
dude, and
dude.
I
I don't know
hate it.
what
It's
it
like the
is.
worst
Yeah.
thing. Right, you know what? As we're talking about it, I got more onto my side. I'm completely just
You're
like
doubled
on the
down.
side of my butt cheek right now.
Well, you
on
know
the
why?
chair.
Yeah, that's probably also has something to do with us always sitting on our leg, right? We sit on one leg and then lean to the other
Like
side,
we're just
and
always
like
a little off keel.
yeah, we're just destroying our backs, destroying our knees.
Bro, the
Just gamer
Wizards
life,
suck.
dude.
Who was that? Who just shot that shot? That was fucking awful.
You know, it's like fuck. What were we talking about before? I had a point based off what we were talking about like
I
before
don't
the
know, dude. How
last
about you
point.
remember what we were gonna talk about earlier
Why do
when
you
I
have to keep
made you
bringing it
shut
up?
up?
Why do you have to keep bringing it up? And why don't you just let it come back to me
Why don't you
organically
just
instead
think
of
of it?
like shining a fucking light on
Stop
it?
being a
That
little
was
bitch and just think of
disgusting
it.
walk, by the way. Man, should you just stick your
Look at
hand
this.
in
Yeah,
there?
wait. Look
Jesus.
at this.
Yeah,
Like,
this
she's
is
just
kind of
pulling
crazy.
out. It was lighter.
Oh,
than
it
I
was lighter
thought.
than I thought. Oh
How much
shit.
did you think it was gonna weigh? I guess it's probably like really thin. Is that the idea? It's like really thin but strong.
Yeah, that's the Japanese strat, right?
Is that the Japanese strat?
Yeah, it's like samurai swords and
Oh, the
shit, right?
samurai sword's
It's
heavy
like
though.
mega
Wait,
folded.
so what was that other thing? Was that just like a Darth Maul sword? What is this?
It's a spear.
It's a spear?
Yeah, it's like a halberd type spear.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's a samurai hockey stick.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what it looks like. They probably don't play hockey in Japan, huh?
Dude, you think a Japanese guy wants to be playing hockey when he could fucking be running around with a sword like this? Hell no, bro.
Yeah, you'd love Seven Samurai, dude.
Samurai were oh, here we go. We got a little samurai tidbit. Samurai were warriors who served either the daimyo, feudal lords, or the shogun, overlords. and in return receive either land or salary.
Do you know a lot about Japanese history or
Bro, I
like
don't
anything?
know fucking dick, man. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know the most famous international movie of all time. You think I know anything about Japanese history?
I don't know. I
I
don't know
don't know
what you know,
history
Stas.
in
You honestly
general.
surprise me. You surprise me pretty often about random shit. Like you know, like random stuff about like cars and fucking house
I do
appliances
know a lot about cars. I will say.
and house appliances,
I
dude. You
didn't
know a lot
like
of random stuff about house appliances.
like what?
I don't know,
What kind
dude.
of a
Or
house
just like
appliance? What are we
random, just
categorizing as a
like
house appliance?
I don't know, just like random systems, like housing systems, stuff like that. Like you don't remember you freaked out on me once because I like didn't fully understand how like septic tanks worked or something.
No, but that sounds like me. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
believe it.
it's fine, like I understand, but I was just like, dude, like how would I know like all like the inner functions of a septic tank? Like I mean, like
Well, you said something that was nonsense, probably. Like,
I asked you, no, I know exactly what it was.
what?
I was like, why is it so expensive to get your septic system replaced? I think it was something like that. And then you were just like,
Because it's underground.
I don't even remember what your exact answer was. It was like more in depth than that. But anyway, that's just an example.
Yeah. All right. No, that's
You
fair.
just know. I mean, it's right. I mean, I get it.
I
I'm
honestly,
not
I wish I
poo-pooing the
knew. I
knowledge.
wish I like was able to retain more historical knowledge. Like, I feel like I'll
You're just not
listen to like
exposed
a
to it. You would
history
if you're exposed to
podcast, or
it.
I'll like,
Okay,
I'll listen to, or like, I don't know,
this might be
get.
a hot take. I don't think you retain like mm, even like I understand there's different learners, but I think I'm pretty good at auditory learning, and I still don't think you retain as much when you listen to something compared to when you read it.
Oh no, you 100% don't.
Um, so like I don't think that's like entertainment, but I wouldn't consider that like
You 100%
educationally
don't.
understanding
But I'm gonna
history.
tell you right
Yeah.
now, my reading retention for history, like similarly bad, like not really better.
Yeah.
But I
I mean
agree
that's
with
right.
you.
I
I
think
agree. I don't
history's
think
pretty
that's a
boring.
hot take at all. I think reading something and like looking at the text is way more like you process it
I don't know. A
way
lot
more.
of people like are now, and like I don't know how to explain this. Could be a good topic. Like, I like to read. I'm not like a huge reader, but I like to read. Right? I would say I probably
Don,
read
you're a
more than the average
huge
person.
reader. You're a fucking huge reader, by especially by like today's standards. How many
Yeah. Okay.
books have you
Maybe by
read this
today, but
year?
like compared to
Hang on, let's just
like there
pause.
are
For the listeners, why don't you give us a little context? How many books have you read this year? It's
um
October.
like over 40.
You've read over
Definitely
40
over
books this
40
year.
books. I don't know the exact
Okay,
number,
so
but definitely over
okay,
40
go on.
books.
Yeah, I rest my case. Go
Um,
on.
but there are people who read like a book a week, dude.
That is a book a week, Don.
Okay. Okay.
That
Yeah.
literally is
Okay.
a book a
Okay.
week.
Okay. Because there's that's true. Okay. There's a point in time where I was reading multiple books a week, but I don't do it like consistently. Like this summer, I literally was like, I'm gonna read 30 books over the summer, which basically means I had to read like 2 or 2.5 books a week. Um.
Yeah, I wish I could commit to that.
I mean, I had a lot of free time, but and a lot of them are long books 'cause I do like to read like fantasy, and I do like easy reads to be honest. Like easy reads in the
Yeah, I
sense that
like
they're
easy reads
not
too.
taking a lot of brain power. They're just a little time consuming because of how many pages they are. Um,
I listened
but
to a Stephen King audiobook for like the first ever Stephen King like thing that I've read or listened to like a couple months ago. And
yeah,
dude, I'm worried like I could easily get hooked on that shit. Have you ever read
Did,
any Stephen King? That shit's like the
I
ultimate
haven't.
easy reading, and it's like the emotions like just constantly it's you're constantly like, engaged. No
My
downtime.
mom and sister are both really into Stephen King, and my sister's a bigger
Is it
reader than
because
me,
of
by the
Maine?
way. By the way, like when I'm talking about people who like are actually into reading, like my sister is like I would say is like one of those people. Like she's in like multiple book clubs. She was like I mean she's like an English major. She just like read all the time growing up. Just like constantly had a book in her hand. Like that's the kind of person I'm talking about when I say like is like a real reader. I'd say
Why
like
don't we ever
has
do a
read like
book club?
literary classics. I read like garbage books or like political science, history shit. But anyway, they're like doing some tour, like some Stephen King tour in Maine, like this week. So it's kind of funny that you bring that up. But they
Yeah.
were like obsessed with Stephen King books, and it's how I'm like, whenever other people around me like things, I have like a natural
Yeah, you
response
just
to
hate
hate
it.
it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're like the
that's
ultimate
why I haven't read it.
contrarian.
Yeah, I don't know what the ultimate contrarian, but
No,
yeah, I
you
definitely
are,
am.
dude. Like even that just now. Come on.
I can agree. I can agree that I like have that inclination, but like there are some things that I get on board with. I'm not. It's not just like literally
it's
everything.
it's pretty rare, man.
Maybe.
It's
I
pretty
don't know.
rare. Like if somebody's really passionate about something, you
It
almost like
disgusts me.
always universally, yeah, you're just like shooting that shit down.
Yeah. No, I mean I know what you
It's like
mean.
that show that I tried to make you watch. I don't even remember what Fauda. Fucking good show. You just literally you like dug your heels in. That was it. And like you
Yeah.
actually would have enjoyed it too. That's the funny thing. Like it's like
I
right up
still
your
might
alley.
enjoy it, bro. I can still watch
No,
it.
at this point, don't watch it.
Yeah. Now you're petty about it.
At this point, don't even watch it.
I
I
also
don't even
forgot
want you to
about that.
enjoy it.
All right, I won't then. Don't worry, dude. You don't gotta force me.
Is this still the same video, bro? God damn, we're just
I
looking
don't
at
know.
this
This guy's
fucking
just
little
walking
bridge.
around
Yeah,
this
I'm
house
over
now.
this.
There's like this
I'm
random
checked out
guy.
on that shit.
Ooh,
I'm
look at
listening to
that.
this.
Soothing stress relief music with beautiful nature stops anxiety. Damn.
We
Could I
can't
just
do
have that
that.
playing in my brain all day?
We can't do that because
Okay.
the audience doesn't like listening to our video audio.
Well, there will still be video on it. Amazing village life routine at India-Pakistan border. Zero line. Let's watch that. India doesn't get enough love. Dude, okay, and here's another. I'm actually not gonna get back on this rant. I was
Yeah,
just gonna
no,
say
go on.
another.
Are you
No,
gonna
I'm gonna
talk
do
more about
another ethnic
how
group. Yeah,
overrepresented black people
dude,
are? Is this gonna be another
another
one of those
ethnic group
takes?
that like people just do not give a fuck about in like modern media, and yet is so
Jeez
underrepresented.
Louise.
Like, dude, every Indian person in media is like a comedian. Look, name one like serious Indian actor that's not comedic at all. Can you name one? You can't, dude. You
I'm gonna
literally
say a
can't.
name and she's not gonna be Indian and I'm gonna feel really stupid. So I can't. Hang on,
Dude, I don't even
I gotta
think
Google
there's
on
a
my phone.
female Indian actress
Hang on,
that's
I
not a
gotta Google on
comedian.
my
I don't think
phone
they
what it is.
exist.
No,
And
hang
I
on.
bet she's not full Indian if she is, bro.
All right. Would you settle for like Pakistani if that's what she is?
Sure.
Oh,
I'll accept that.
never mind. I
Okay.
just looked up her actual ethnicity.
Can you just say, don't say who it
Oh
is. Can you
man.
just say what their actual ethnicity was? You
Uh,
don't have to say who it is.
Mexican. They were Mexican, yeah. So,
Dude, okay, but that's how down bad, like, I'll just say brown people are. That is like, one, you're like struggling to even find one of them, and
yeah,
then you
no,
mix
that's
up where
yeah,
they're
no. I
exactly
feel
from.
that's. Hang
Because
on,
there's
hang
so
on.
few
So,
of them, dude.
okay, all right. Well, how about what's his name from Harold and Kumar? I feel like he's been in some serious
Oh, yeah.
stuff lately.
Yeah, the
Plus, he's
guy from, yeah,
gay,
that's
so
what I'm
he's
saying.
like,
Okay, even if that's kind of my point though. Even if they do,
what
if
the
they
hell's his
like
name?
have done serious films, you're talking about something Patel. No,
Come on,
Kumar
man.
Patel's his name in the thing. I know his name, bro.
Yeah, it's like a not Scoot.
Jesus, bro.
Uh,
We're rough on this segment, bro. This is fucking rough,
Come on, man.
dude.
How am I supposed to remember
Uh,
his name? I don't
oh
remember the other
fucking
guy's name
no.
either. In my defense, they're just Harold and Kumar to me.
I know. I love
Kumar
those movies growing up, bro.
actor
Cal Penn.
Cal Penn. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of close to Scoot.
Yeah, definitely Scootish.
Come on, Cal Penn's like the most white guy name ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he got really
Um,
serious. I mean he was like, wasn't he like he was part of like yeah
well,
he
he
was
was
part of
doing like
Obama's
real life political
administration. Like yeah,
stuff.
like he's
Yeah.
like
No, I know, but I'm saying even this is my point though.
Montclair,
Even
New
if
Jersey.
they
Shout out.
do serious stuff now, they start off as like comedy. You know what I mean? Like that's how they get in. Like even the guy from Silicon Valley who's like the superhero guy now, whatever the fuck. Like you get in by like being funny, right? You can't just like they'll never like you can never just break in by being a serious Indian guy. You have to start as the funny Indian guy, become famous, and then you can do serious
Well,
stuff. And even then, it's like B-rate serious shit.
I mean that's how like women got to be hot to get in.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're kind of making my case for me here, but that's kind of unfair, right? That's kind of fucked up. I mean, dudes have to be hot too. I mean, as much as you could like shit,
This
like
guy's
even
Indian.
ugly male actors. Well, he could be Pakistani, Stas. You don't know.
Ben Kingsley
Ooh,
is Indian. Why
I
does
don't
it
know.
say
I don't know.
actor, sexy beast?
I don't even know who Ben Kingsley is.
You'll recognize him. Hang on, I'm gonna pull him up.
Oh, he's the guy who played Gandhi.
Oh, well, he's
He
definitely
literally
Indian
played
then.
Gandhi.
Yeah, he's Indian.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom,
I
there
mean,
you go.
that's a
Serious
shout.
Indian actor.
Okay, you want me to be honest though? Like, he doesn't even look Indian.
He doesn't. No, I thought he also
I
looks.
mean,
He
his
looks like a
nose,
Howie Mandel.
his nose kind of looks Indian, but okay, look at in Gandhi. Look how dark they make him in Gandhi compared to how he actually is. I mean, that's kind
Yeah,
of fucked
that's
up, bro.
Brand. They made him look kind of like he's fucking like a bodybuilder.
Look at those giraffes, dude. Hey, It's good genes, bro.
What was I gonna look up? Oh, Howie Mandel. Dude, he looks like Howie
He
Mandel.
does look like Howie Mandel.
He
I
looks
agree.
exactly like Howie Mandel.
Timber, I had a point for like something we were talking about earlier, and it's just we're so far off of it now that I don't even
How are
remember
these
what it
guys just
was.
doppelgangers and one of them's Indian and one of them's just the whitest dude ever?
Yeah, different noses,
Not
but
really,
everything else.
bro.
Yeah, the Indian guy's nose
You
is way
think?
more rhombus, like at the end, or
Oh
rounded,
yeah, I
whatever
guess
you.
it's less hawkish.
Yeah,
He's got a
hawkish.
less hawkish nose. Hawkish.
But the head structure and their baldness
This
really,
fucking piss
really
bottle
lining
guy's
up.
still out here fucking running his.
His bottle. Yeah, would you
What's
drink out
in
of his
that? I
urine
wasn't really
bottle?
paying attention. What is
Would
actually
you
in there?
drink? It's
Did he
probably
just, it
some
was like
juice or
lemonade or
something,
something?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, lemonade. Yeah,
Milk, lemonade.
lemonade.
Around the corner, chocolate's made.
Oh man. No, but it's true, man. It's just like I feel like brown people really getting the short end of the stick in general in media. As far as these narratives of representation go, I mean, to be honest,
Do they care though, bro? They're like just hyped up with.
they probably care. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
they
I will say
probably
though,
care.
white people hella underrepresented in Bollywood. I think so.
And but yeah, I mean, I don't. Do they exist in Bollywood? They
I don't know.
probably
I don't know,
really
but
don't
I'm
give a
just
fuck in
saying. I'm just
Bollywood, bro.
saying.
You
Give
know
us
they
a
don't
little
give a
more
fuck about
representation over there,
representation
and then
there.
and then we can talk about doing it over here.
You know they don't give a fuck about representation over there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. Is it just because they're all brown though? I mean, there's how many white people are living in India? Honestly, it's kind of a shame that there's not more white. It's like the same way that like black people don't live in Russia.
I mean, why? Like, okay, is there actually an issue with places being like ethnically homogenous? Like, I don't think there's an inherent issue with that. Like,
There's not really an issue. I'm just saying they're missing out. Both sides are
maybe,
kind of missing out
yeah,
on what could be like some cool experiences.
yeah. I mean, that's true. But if you want to live in
Probably
an
also
ethnically
some
homogenous, I
very
mean,
shitty experiences, but
assume like, assuming every place had like, if you had like the freedom to move, you know what I mean? Assuming you're not just poor as shit in an ideal world, like in some utopia, um, could move to a more ethnically diverse place. Move to the United States. I mean, it's kind of the allure of the U.S., right? That's kind of the beautiful part of it. Like, I don't know, like if you were black and moved to Russia, it would just suck. I feel like people would just be racist to you, and it would just be like shitty all the time. Like as much as people complain in the U.S., like I think you're gonna have shitty experiences in the U.S. for sure, especially depending on where you are. But for the most part, like you can live like a pretty good life. Like even if you move to like Southern European countries, dude, like people are just gonna be like racist and shitty to you, bro. And you're always just gonna be like, if you're in a small town in like Southern Europe, I feel like, and you're like Chinese, like you're literally, it is impossible to ever break the stigma of like being that Chinese dude. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, you would be that Chinese. I mean, unless like a whole
Like
bunch
you're
of
not a
Chinese
person.
dudes moved there.
But even then you're just one of those Chinese dudes. You're never gonna be like that
I think
Chinese
one
Italian
generation
guy.
and you'd be chilling.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean,
Maybe
maybe
that's
if they
overly
really
optimistic of me.
integrated well, but I just don't know. I
Tell
really
me how
don't
the
know.
Wizards came back in this game right now. Dude,
It's
we
preseason,
were
bro.
down like 20,
You're
bro. What are
down
y'all doing?
15 or something. Yeah, you're down bad for sure. You're down more
um,
bad than a Chinese guy in southern Italy. I'll tell you that.
yeah, fuck.
And they came back, so who knows? That's
I'm still sitting
what
here
I'm
trying to
saying
remember
though.
what you were
I
talking about.
feel
Does he have little booties on? Does he have little shoes
yeah,
on,
he
dude?
does have at least one little shoe. He's got one
Is it a
shoe
little
on. That's
sock or
it.
is it a little bracelet? It's a little anklet, I think. I don't
I
think
mean,
it's
it's a little
actually a
ankle
shoe.
bracelet.
It's a little anklet.
He's got little pancake feet though.
Little pancake. Look at him eating his
Little
fucking
pancake
bush.
feet.
He said,
Dude, I
"What's
think
up,
camels are
man?"
super cute.
Bro, he's got a stupid mouth. Dude, camels will fuck you up. He's about to eat this camera. Look at this camera. The
I like
cameraman knew. The
this.
cameraman was like, "Let me back up."
Dude, what do you mean? The camera guy got so close, dude. He was not scared
Yeah,
at
but he
all.
knew when to back up.
Yeah.
I've seen some
He gave him
videos where
that
they
look.
don't know when to back up.
And they kick his ass, bro.
Bro, they'll like kick, they'll bite
They'll
you and
fucking eat
shit.
the
Bro, they'll
shit out
fuck
of
camels will
you.
fuck you up, bro.
Dude, camels are cute as shit, bro.
Yeah,
All right, what's
they're
cuter, a
alright.
camel or a llama?
A llama, 100%.
Yeah, llamas are cute. I
Yeah,
agree.
llamas are cute as shit. Damn, this guy.
How
Pick your
bad have you
feet up
seen
when
the
you walk, bro. Why are you dragging your feet like that?
emperor's talking about before we cut that part out, if we did cut it out, if it did happen, or if we bleeped it, we don't know yet.
It's unknown.
Um, What were you saying? You Emperor's New Groove. You had to watch
Yeah,
it. You
yeah.
were forced to watch
My
it at
girlfriend made
gunpoint.
me watch it again.
You were strapped down.
It was
Like
like an hour, and I never realized how short it was. It's literally how short movies used to be. Like an hour and 20 minutes, you're in and out of there,
yeah.
done.
Why did she make you watch it though?
Because it was like really good, and there was like some reference that she made that I didn't understand, and then that was that.
You didn't get a reference, or she forced you to watch it? Like it was like Oh my God, how am I forgetting this movie? The one where the English movie where he's strapped. They you get strapped with your eyeballs open, and you gotta get like conditioned. Orange. Oh my God.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Clockwork Orange.
Awkward Orange. Jesus Christ, bro. I had a
Honestly, that
fucking
was a good
aneurysm on
description.
that.
It just did not click in my head right away what you were talking about.
Look
Oh,
at this. Look
look
at
at her
this guy
drinking the little
eating.
milk.
Dude, this is so cute. Look at the baby.
Look at
Oh
him
my
smiling. She's
God.
so satisfied. She's like, yeah, that's my fucking kid. It's got a little ratty tail. All right, we don't need to get
Dude,
all up in
he's
there.
so
Give him a little
cute,
privacy. Give him a little
bro. This
privacy.
is so cute,
Let my
bro.
man. Hey,
Oh my God. Oh
yo.
my God.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
yo.
Hey, yo, chill. Yo, let the
Damn, my
guy
man wanted
feed, bro.
some.
Yo, he said, man, that little camel's enjoying it. Let me get some. Hey, yo, dude, Sarah perked up. Here, come here, Sarah. Oh, I'm gonna
So you want to
hold
hear
you,
something
guys.
crazy?
Such a good girl. Yeah, let
It's
me.
kind of
So,
gross, but I don't really care. I've got this
okay.
like pimple on my back, my lower
Oh,
back.
and
I don't
you,
I don't
you've
usually
been
get
milking it
these.
like that?
I don't usually get these pimples. I've been
Yeah.
milking it like that camel. Yeah. I don't usually get a ton of like back knee or
Oh my
anything like that
God.
or pimples really, but when I
You've been
do,
running
I
though.
get the like the deep tissue
Yeah, they're
ones.
like the mega ones. I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
I've
I've gotten
got
those
like
before.
some like I don't know if
It
they're like
hurts, dude.
stretch marks or something on my lower back or just like some kind of like little scars from something at some
Uh-huh.
point. I don't know.
From being
So
super jacked back in
I
the
think
day.
one of these deep tissue pimples like started under one of these little scars. Bro, it was like earlier today, it was like the size of like a dime probably almost on my back, like
Yeah,
red, inflamed, swollen. I
I hate
finally
that.
managed to pop it, bro. It literally made a sound when it popped. It
Oh
literally
my
like made
God.
like like a splat sound
Yeah.
when it
Holy
popped.
shit,
That
bro.
shit was crazy. And then it's been, dude, it
Think
was
it's gonna
so badly
scar?
infected. Yeah, 100%. I have a band-aid on it right now, so it doesn't like make my clothes and shit all dirty because there's so like it's so much shit's coming out of it
Yeah.
still, dude.
You've been milking it.
It's so badly infected that my lymph node in my groin is like swollen up.
Dude, oh my God. Maybe
Yeah,
you should have
dude.
went to a doctor with that for that,
I
dude.
mean, whatever, bro. It's just fucking,
Yeah,
we'll see
just
what.
your
Well,
skin.
yeah, it's just skin.
You
But
you
anyway,
don't have any
I think
actual
it's
stretch
better
marks,
now.
right?
Um,
Dude, stretch marks
I kind
suck,
of do
bro.
on my on my legs a little bit. I got thunder thighs for a skinny
You got
guy.
some big old legs, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually have a lot of like I think like I wasn't even that fat really. Considering how fat I was, I have way more stretch marks than I should. I think because I gained so much weight in like a short period of time when I was a teenager, like when I became addicted to video games. Um, and dude, it's like all like that. I like not even aesthetically. I don't really care how they like aesthetically look that much, but it's just like when I get a tan, they don't tan, dude. So you just have like these like white marks, like it's just they just look awful. You know what I mean? Like it's just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I
It's
don't
just like
I have some
Jesus.
like on my they're like on my hamstrings. Like I don't know when you would really see them. Like maybe in a bathing suit, I guess maybe in a bathing suit.
Yeah. I don't really have any extra skin. I have like a little bit on my stomach, but I got like a mega. I got stretch marks on my arms, on my fucking
Oh,
stomach, on my
damn,
back.
bro.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I have them all over my
Maybe you were that
biceps.
fat and you just don't realize it.
No, I don't think Dude, I've seen people who were like
Maybe you
bigger
just
than me with
browned it out in your
zero
head.
stretch. Like I almost wish I was fat. Like I think if I was fat my entire life growing up, like if I was just a really fat kid the entire time, I think I wouldn't have the stretch marks. You know what I mean? Because it's just like your body just like adapts. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that, but like all the kids I know who were like really fat, like they didn't have stretch marks. At least not like the way I've got them. You know?
Well, when did they get skinny?
No, I
That's
don't.
kind of the
I mean, I
question.
don't know. You don't get them when you get skinny. You get them when you get fat, bro. You don't get them
No,
on the
you
way
get them
down.
when no, you get them on the way down.
No, 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 that's not how it works. That's how you get extra
What?
skin, not stretch marks. Stretch marks are different.
Oh, no, you're right.
Stretch
Okay,
marks are
that
like
makes
the
sense. No,
tearing
no, that
of
makes
the
sense. Yeah,
skin
yeah,
or
I know what you're
whatever.
saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like
just never really
that.
thought about it. No, I
Yeah,
guess
like
I
I don't
have.
really have
I'm getting
extra skin.
fatter, so I'm picking them up now. That's what
Yeah,
the
you get
deal
it. Well,
is.
you can get people get them from doing steroids too, and you get really muscular really quickly.
Yeah,
People get mega stretch
like
marks.
crazy, bro.
What? Yeah, when you were super big, right?
Yeah, dude. When I was injecting uh 250 milligrams of steroids a day. Is that I don't know. I don't know what the I don't know how steroid measurements work.
Yeah. Do you even know like what steroids are? Like I'm just wondering as like a
Like on
layperson.
like a chemical level? Like no, not
Like do you
really.
like what people are yeah, like because like
I mean,
most
there's obviously
times
like the people like misconstrue like HGH and testosterone and steroids and all that shit, right? Like that's all
yeah, there's
different
like a
shit,
lot of
basically.
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like when a lot of people are
Yeah,
talking about steroids, they're literally just talking about like testosterone. Like no
yeah.
joke.
No, I think I understand enough to
Yeah.
like be able to not like
But it's
misconstrue
fine.
it.
Like
But
that's not even like a misrepresentation. Like saying like if I was taking testosterone and I said I was on steroids, like that's like not really inaccurate, right? That's why like PEDs are probably like a better
okay,
term
so
in
what?
general. But anyway, I was just wondering
I think
what
I
you're like.
generally understand, like, 'cause, you know, you take steroids as like a medicine too. I mean, it just like accelerates
Well, a
the like
steroid. Yeah, well, steroids you take
makes
as
your
a
body
medicine
do
is like
more,
its
right?
own thing,
Basically,
right?
that's all it
Yeah, I mean, well,
does.
there's different types too. I mean,
Well, that's what I
there's
mean. They
like
like do different things, but they like basically just make the body do more of whatever like whatever the goal is for the steroid, right? Or how I don't know. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just guessing here, so you tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, anabolics. I mean, anabolics are literally going to like they're gonna make you recover faster, obviously, right? I mean, but like I said, it really depends. Like there are certain like what you would call steroids, right? Like orals and stuff, which are better for like fat burning and than like putting on muscle itself. You know what I mean? Or like retaining muscle and fat burning. Like there's tons of different cycles you're gonna do,
So yeah,
depending
so
on like
like
what your
there's
goals
different types
are.
of steroids. Like
So
one
yeah,
would be a fat
yeah.
burning, and one would be so yeah. So it is like just like making your body do more of like X, basically like
Yeah,
X, like
like
burn
what's
more
for recovery
calories
and
or
stuff. But like when people are
recover
taking
faster.
steroids for recovery, a lot of times they're talking about like HGH, testosterone, stuff like that.
Okay,
And
so
those are
how
the
does
same ones you're going to be
HGH
taking
work?
for getting bigger. Like that's like kind of the overlap, from my understanding at least. And then oral steroids are generally more for like like
It's just
fat
cum.
burning, more aesthetics and
Oh,
stuff like that. Those are also really toxic to your liver. Anyone who like actually knows like any of these fucking MPMD fucking nerds are going to be fucking tearing their hair out, but I don't think they exist on the podcast, so
yeah, they're not
we're
going to be
pretty good.
listening. They're also probably not going to approve of me calling oral steroids just cum.
I think that's it literally looks like that. Like you like a lot of times you like there's like
Shut
the
up.
type that you literally pour out of a tube.
And you just guzzle it down, or
Yeah,
do you like
usually.
mix it into your like shake?
Yeah, you take it in through your urethra actually usually.
That's not an oral steroid. What,
I'm
what do you
just joking.
what do you ever do like one of those like ginger shots?
I don't know what I don't know what that is
Dude,
or what you're
people do
talking
like
about.
these like diet like
No, I've never done fad diets like
it'll
that.
be like a green bullet
No,
or
that
something
sounds
like this.
disgusting.
Dude,
No.
they smell and honestly, I feel like they take. I've never actually had one, but I used to get like a what are they called? Like an acai bowl. That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Açaí
Yeah, I used to get like
from Brazil.
an acai bowl in the morning sometimes at work.
Oh
And yeah,
shit,
like
dude.
these like go getter like early mid 30s executive women would like come in and be like, I would like like let me get the shot of like X. They have like 10 different shots on the menu. It's just like
Oh yeah, I've
hyper
seen like those garlic
concentrated.
ones too,
Yeah, it's
right?
like shit like that. It'll be
Yeah.
like vinegar with like
Dude, that shit's
it's like red
disgusting.
wine vinegar and like ginger and just like what some other like alfalfa or something, and they just like
Yeah,
grind that up and just like do like shots of it.
bro,
Yeah,
fuck
dude,
that.
it seemed awful, and like I don't know, maybe you know what? I can't say that it's not gonna do anything because I don't know, but like it really just doesn't seem
It's
like
not gonna do
doing a little
anything. I think
shot of
all that
something in
shit's
the morning.
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's kind of
I
like
mean,
a
here's the deal. Some of that stuff might matter, like on the absolute margins, but you're probably not living your life optimally enough for any of that stuff to matter. Would be my guess.
no. It's honestly I
Like
think it's fine
seriously.
for because it's not like here's the thing, but here's the way I look at it. It's not unhealthy, probably, right?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
there
that's
is
what I'm
some.
saying.
It's healthy, but like it's more like placebo. And honestly, it's fine that it's just placebo. Like if that helps people like feel better about where they're at, and like maybe they feel good enough to go to the gym after work because they think that they did that shot of fucking alfalfa and cilantro in the morning, then great.
I just think so much of like the fitness and health industry is like so overrated and just like I don't know.
Look at this guy just zooming around on the side of this mountain.
It's like just trying to like convince people they need to do stuff that they probably don't really need to do, which I think is kind of disgusting. But anyway.
He's like planting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is a wild video. This is just like what they do in China, bro. This is just like normal guy in China, just hanging out on this wall doing weird, weird shit. plant shit
I
in the
would
wall.
love. Doesn't it seem like Western and Central China would be like lit to go visit?
It seems insanely scenic. I'll say
Like the
that.
political shit aside, yeah, it seems like there's like crazy stuff that you can like see.
Yeah, like
I mean,
those
like this
pictures of
even.
like
Like,
those
look at
people in
these fucking
Tibet like
mountains. This is
climbing
sick.
mountains to go to
Yeah.
school.
I mean, this is a China. This is somewhere in China, right? This is sick.
Yeah, this is definitely China. Or like, yeah, no, this is definitely China. Based off literally nothing. Oh
It's
yeah, we
not
were
even
talking about
like a
history
rock
earlier.
mountain. It's like a soil because he's just planting shit in the
Sorry,
side of
this
it.
was the point I wanted to get to earlier.
All right.
So I'm just gonna drive us back because I feel like you're getting on this random tangent. But I feel like you just don't learn anything like using audiobooks. And I hate to hate on audiobooks. I think it's good because it's better than nothing. But I don't know how else to describe it. It's like it's just like not the same thing. You know, you just can't accept it as the same. And like learning history is just like not conducive to that shit at all.
Here's the
Like
thing. I think that you're right, but I think it's. I mean, I
it's
also
better than
do
nothing.
think
Like I'm not against
I need to also
audiobooks.
preface. I think that you do retain better from reading, but I think that the main reason that like you don't retain anything from listening to audiobooks is usually the whole thing with an audiobook is you're doing something else while you're listening to it, right? I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
why you're
fair.
not like 100% engaged the way you have to be with
Yeah,
a book.
yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know. But again, like with that being said, I still think like just plain reading will still like would still be better. Like even if you sat in like a dark room with an audiobook and just like closed your eyes and like listened to an audiobook, I feel like
Oh,
reading would
even
just be better.
podcasts though, not even just like a book. Like I just don't think an audio. Like let's actually
It's
talk
the
about
same thing.
podcasts more so. Yeah, but you couldn't read a podcast. I guess is my point, right? So there's not like an alternative. I guess just the point I'm saying in general is like I think history gets a bad rap as being just like reading books and shit like that. When I think actually like the learning environment of having like a good lecturer like live where you can actually like ask questions and interact, as well as reading obviously because you need like some baseline is like pretty important actually. But yeah, I guess
Good
that's my two
lecturers
cents.
rule. That makes I mean
Yeah,
that makes a big
100%.
difference between like
Huge, huge, huge. Yep,
wanting
I
to learn
100%
and
agree.
this is cool as shit.
Someone who really
Look at
knows
the
like
size
the
of that
history
fucking
is
ginger,
awesome.
bro. Look at that fucking thing over on the right. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't like ginger.
Dude.
Why
I
is it
mean,
a
you don't have
giant
to like
ginger
ginger
fucking
to
thing?
appreciate how enormous that is. I mean, it's all a root,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So
a root.
that's just
Yeah,
all
but I
one
don't think
root.
that's one root. I don't think that's one root, bro.
Is it
Is
not?
it?
Dude,
No,
it
I
looks
think
like
this is
it's
like
all
an
kind of
aesthetic thing.
connected.
I mean, I know it looks like that, but I think they're like on top of
That's
each
so
other.
disappointing. I thought that that was just like just a monster
I mean,
ginger
maybe
root.
it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but it. I don't. I just don't
I don't
think
even know
so.
what a ginger plant looks like. So yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. I mean, you're ignorant, Brett. It's okay.
It said Mr. Lou is a new apprentice for the rest of his life, dude. But that
That
sucks.
has to be a
That
mis
sucks, bro. You
translation,
just like
bro.
they're just like, hey, like he's
You're a
starting
slave.
today. He's literally just going to be
It's literally
learning.
just a slave.
He's
He's
never
literally just a
going to be
slave.
the head honcho. Oh shit! What are they doing here? Flattery is everywhere in Guangzhou.
What's your like top five places you'd want to visit
Top
outside
five
of the
places I
U.S.?
would want to visit.
Outside the U.S., yeah.
Let's pull up
Well,
Google
we're getting a
Maps.
Google. Okay,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like because
Let's go to
I
maps.
gotta like think about
You
it.
gotta visualize. I
Yeah,
like that. I like that. Outside the U.S., by the way.
outside the U.S. Do you have some places in mind?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he says. Oh yeah. All
You
right.
want
Well,
me to
hit
just
me with
leave? You want
yours.
me to
Yeah,
just unleash?
fire off some of yours. Let's hear them.
All right, like dream places to go. Egypt.
Yeah,
Really
Egypt's
want
all
to go to
right.
Egypt. Really want to go to China.
Why Egypt? Tell me a little bit about that. China's fair enough.
I don't know. I just always wanted to see the pyramids. Like ever since I was a kid, that
I've
was
heard
just
it
like something I really
sucks,
wanted
dude.
to do. What?
I've heard it sucks. I've heard like
Okay, it
literally like
might
going to the
suck, but I like just
pyramids
like want
sucks.
to
I've
do
heard
it.
like other stuff is better in Egypt.
Yeah, sure, sure. I mean, I'd lie. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to go see other stuff,
Damn, it
but
really
I
is
like
crazy
ever
how
since I was
this
a
fucking.
kid. I don't know. I just wanted to go see the Sphinx. And I wanted to go see the pyramids.
Where
Like
the
as
fuck are
just
the
like
pyramids,
just like what
bro?
I'm into.
Where are
They're
they?
around there. I don't know. They're somewhere outside of Cairo.
Giza, Cairo. Got to be somewhere right here, right? What's going on here? That's a fucking something.
Um, Before I went to Greece, Greece was up there, and I loved Greece. I recommend anybody go to Greece. Greece is fucking awesome. But I went there. I really want to go to Japan. I mean, we talked about that earlier. I really want to go to Australia and New Zealand. We'll just count that as one. Um, I said China already. That's four, and then I want to go to Southeast Asia too. Um,
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think Southeast. Like I really want to go to Thailand. Um, specifically, but I'd be okay going like Malaysia
Okay,
or
so you went
Vietnam
with
or
like
something too.
I thought you were gonna have like some niche ones, but you went with like a lot of the. I
No,
mean, not
no,
that that's bad, but like you went with like
yeah.
the pretty straightforward ones.
I mean, that's just okay. There are places I'd want to visit, but I just feel like are either dangerous or I would want to
All right,
visit
we'll
them
put that aside. Let's
after
say like you
this.
had the connect, because
Like
that's how
Peru,
I was thinking of it.
I want to
Of it.
visit Peru too.
Dude,
Just to see like
Peru
the
is
Incan monuments and
100%
stuff.
safe enough for you to go to. You just said that like Peru is like dangerous.
No, I know. No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying that like after those other places, I'd want to go to
Oh, oh,
Peru.
oh! I thought you were saying like if I could pick anywhere where I didn't have to
No,
worry
no, no, no,
about. I
no,
was like
no.
Peru,
Like
like
after those
so
five,
many
like
people go to
Peru and
Peru.
Brazil would be up there.
Yeah, Brazil's more dangerous than Peru.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually planning a trip probably to Peru with my dad, so that we'll probably get that out of the way.
Oh shit! Are you gonna go
I
to
mean,
fucking? You
maybe.
gonna go to all the
My
historical
dad's
sites?
my dad's dream is to go to Peru for some reason. He really wants to see Machu Picchu.
I've
I
heard
don't know.
really good things. My boss,
Oh yeah?
prior boss went, yeah, and
Yeah, I mean, it
she
seems
really enjoyed
cool.
it.
Like I said, it's not like in my top five, but it's up there. I think it looks interesting. Not interested in Argentina.
You
I
would
want to
want
go
to
to
see
Brazil just
Patagonia.
because
I
I
feel
want to
like
go to
seeing
Brazil.
Patagonia would be really cool.
Yeah, I mean for you, but I'm really not as much interested in that like that
Yeah,
shit, you
you're
know.
not a big nature guy. That's true.
Um,
Interesting that you want to go to Southeast Asia then, considering you're not a big nature guy, and New Zealand, really.
yeah, well the visuals there they just capture me,
They're more
bro. I mean, I'm
appealing to
not
you
gonna lie.
than
Yeah, well, okay.
Patagonia.
Australia, I want to go to just because I really like Australian accents and it looks beautiful there and it just seems
Oh, we're
lit. Like
going to
honestly,
Australian
kind of
accent
want
night.
to. I low key want to move to
We
Australia,
want to
like
move to
secretly.
Australia.
Like I met an Australian chick and she was like,
Would you go to move to
"We
Wagga
have to move
Wagga?
back to Australia," and
We live
I'd
in
be like,
Wagga Wagga.
"Absolutely."
I'm from
I
Wagga
want to
Wagga,
wear
mate.
sunnies 24 like every day of the year, dude. Let me put some sunnies on and just live out in
Put
Australia,
some
dog.
sunnies on. Hang out at the
Sunnies.
beach. Oh, it's great weather
Sounds
year
so lit.
round. We got some
Dude, it's
rain in the winter, but it's pretty good otherwise. Wollemi
although
National Park,
Sydney looks lit, but I've heard it's really
Sydney.
expensive, right?
I've heard that the West Coast, well, coast,
Yeah.
isn't like I think Perth is like the party city or something
Oh,
like
is it?
that. Maybe
I
I'm
don't know if
wrong
I'd want to
about
be
that.
on this side. I feel like being this far, like
I
being
feel
like
like
there's like
low
a
key
desert
maybe this is
between.
the spot to be because it's just like sneakily you're like everyone's going to the East Coast, right? But like
I
sneakily
don't
you're
know.
over here. Maybe there's some
I
cool
mean, if this
shit
is the
going
party
on.
city, presumably there's a lot of people over
But
here.
that's the thing is like that's where people that know like
Oh
go.
yeah.
Like
I'm not a
Australians
partier.
go to Perth. Everyone
Yeah,
else goes to
Stas,
like
you might not
Sydney.
know this about me, bro. I'm not really a partier. I know.
No, no, no. I'm
That's
not really. I
surprising,
mean,
but
I'm not really a partier either. But
you're a party machine, dude.
if there's a party going on, I'm probably staying home.
Party animal Stas over
But
here.
where there's parties, there's usually other cool stuff going on. Was kind of my point.
You think so? Like what?
I don't know. I don't know, but like, I feel like Sydney's like, you're in your 20s. You're like, I feel like something about Sydney. I
I'm
feel
not
like
talking about moving
it's
there
like
now. I was talking about like
tourist
living
and
there
like
the rest of my
a
life, bro.
family city.
I'm talking about living the rest of my fucking life
Yeah,
out there,
yeah,
bro.
okay,
You know?
all right. Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
why I said like if I was like if there's a woman who is like I'll only marry you if we live every day of the rest of our lives in Australia and you can never leave, I might say yes. I would think about it.
You can
I
never
in my head I
leave.
like Australia enough to maybe say yes to that.
Oh shit! Speaking of this thing, not speaking of, but indirectly, I gotta do this
But
thing.
come on, bro. I just laid my heart out to you about where I'd want to visit. You haven't said a
Oh,
single place, bro.
hang on, I gotta. I know this is like awful content, but I gotta do
I'll
this.
just keep talking. I mean, Stas, literally the worst. Like you ask him a question and he just makes me answer for him. I mean, that was kind of fucking insane, right? But like just like I feel like
All
like
right.
places you want to visit don't have to be that crazy. Going back to what you were saying earlier, like it
Yeah.
just has to be like I don't want to like go like I don't want to go
I
someplace
mean,
like
that's
no one else has
shocking
been.
given the
I'm
earlier
not like an
revelation of you
explorer.
wanting to like other people liking things and you immediately not liking them. I feel like that it's interesting that that doesn't apply to your travel mentality.
I mean, it does to some degree.
Okay,
Like,
so here's places I would want to go. Croatia,
yeah.
100%
Oh
on
yeah,
that
well yeah,
list.
Croatia's okay. You know, I really want to visit Croatia, but I feel like it's similar enough to places I've been, like Greece and Italy, like aesthetically,
Yeah, that's
that
probably true.
it's not super high up on my list. But I agree, Croatia's lit. Oh, I really
Okay,
want to visit Turkey
I
too,
was gonna say
actually.
you like Egypt. I would want to go to Turkey.
When
I wanna go hit up Turkey.
I was really wanted to go to Turkey when we went to Greece instead, like for a few days or like a week.
Yeah, dude.
But you need a special like visa or something. You have to apply like
Yeah,
six months in
you probably
advance, and
just
it
need a
was just
visa.
like
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, it's like easy to get. You just have to do it in advance.
yeah, yeah.
Or
So
at
that
least at
would
the
be
time you
one.
did. Yeah,
I
Turkey
mean, I
seems
honestly
sick.
like. I'm just gonna say like Europe in general, just because I haven't really been. Like I've been to Portugal, as you know, but like
Yeah,
I haven't really like explored Spain. Like I went into Spain briefly, but like I haven't been to Spain. I went to France when I was like a baby, so again, like I haven't been
yeah.
to France. I haven't been
You
to
should really
Netherlands. I
visit
haven't.
Italy, bro.
Yeah, Italy, like Greece too. I mean, like literally, I haven't. Like Ukraine. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Ukraine and I've been to Russia. You know, like
Yeah.
um. So that would be cool. Other than that, yeah, dude. I think Patagonia would be really, really
We
cool.
should do a Discord European vacation, bro.
Yeah, I'm down with
That's what
that.
we need to do.
I feel like at
Just
this point I
quit
gotta
your
go see
job.
Eswatini. No, I'm just kidding.
Eswatini. I mean, I go to South Africa if I didn't think I'd get robbed there. Like, no cap. South Africa at
Okay,
least seemed kind of
actually,
lit.
I've heard that Cape Town is like one of the most amazing places in the world. So I
Yeah,
probably
it
would want to
seems
go see
lit. Like, I
Cape
wasn't
Town.
joking. Like, it actually seems pretty cool, but it just seems so dangerous. Like,
I feel like
actually.
Cape Town wouldn't be
Look how
that bad.
beautiful this
Yeah, see,
is.
this is
This
cool.
is
This actually
crazy,
kind of
dude.
reminds me of Portugal, though, if I'm keeping it 100.
Sure, but still lit looking. Still lit.
Super
I mean,
lit.
this is
Okay.
actually really nice.
Yeah,
No
dude.
cap.
Okay, we're putting that on the list. Cape Town's on there. Cape Town's on there, and then that just knocks off like a whole continent that I probably wouldn't go to otherwise. To be honest, like this wouldn't be on my top 5, but like if the opportunity ever arose to like go on safari,
Yeah, I really want to go on
that would
safari.
be
That's a good
awesome.
call.
And it sounds like so like cliche and lame. Like I wouldn't want to do like some super touristy one if I could have my pick. Like I would want to do something like,
You
like
want like some risk. Like you want like if the lion is really charging at you, like you might actually just get fucking
yeah,
destroyed, right?
kind of that. Like, but also like I would want to be somewhere where it's like the animals aren't like conditioned to like sort of what you're saying, but like in a more broad sense, like where it's like actually wild and they're actually protect. It's not just like a tourist trap
How
kind of
was
thing.
Madagascar? I feel like Madagascar might be kind of underrated.
I've heard Madagascar is good. I think Madagascar is good for that same kind of thing. Like I think if you're going on
Yeah.
like safari, Madagascar is a good vibe.
Pretty sure like the original dude who became known for like slaying, I'm forgetting his name. Um like killing elephants, like one of the original like elephant poachers,
He was
like
hanging out in
founded
Madagascar.
Madagascar or some shit, or like he like poured all his money
I
in
know it
there.
used to be a big pirate island.
Yeah, he was like a trader type
I
dude.
know that.
Anyway,
How many places did I name? I got Patagonia, I got South Africa, I got Europe. New Zealand's definitely. I would want to hit New Zealand.
yeah,
That's
New
super
Zealand
cool.
seems
New
awesome.
Zealand,
I
Australia.
100%
I
agree.
kind of would bundle them the same way. One thing that would be awesome
Yeah.
to see is the Great Barrier Reef, especially if it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
gone in like the next couple
Yeah,
decades. It would be sick to like see that before
like
it's
next
gone
week.
forever. Yeah, it'd be sick to go there next week. I don't know. Does that get me to 5? I feel like I'm at 5, but Southeast Asia would also be
I
cool.
mean, I named more than five. You could just keep going.
Yeah, I would want to go to like Bali or something, or
Yeah,
Bora Bora, or like I don't know,
somewhere over here.
Samoan Islands, Tahiti, fucking
I feel like they're pretty similar to
Guam,
Hawaii. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Once again, I just feel like the vibe
French
is
Polynesia would
relatively
be lit.
similar.
Yeah,
That they
these are all
wouldn't be
like
super high
something,
up.
some like some tropical island on in
Tonga.
the eastern hemisphere.
Dude, what was that? Dude, what? You're gonna remember this. When we watched the Olympics like 8 years ago on ducking, do you remember the country that won the whatchamacallit? It was like the rugby in the Olympics, and they were just insane. What country
Oh,
was
was
it?
it Samoa? Samoans are crazy at rugby. I'm
I
pretty sure.
think it. I don't remember if it was some. I don't think it was. It was one of these countries. Was it Samoa?
Was it
I
Tonga?
don't. It. No, I don't think it
Fiji? I
was
mean, they're honestly
Tonga.
they're
Oh,
all
it was
nuts.
Fiji. It
That's
was
the thing.
Fiji.
Yeah,
It was
was it
Fiji for
Fiji?
sure. It was
Yeah,
Fiji
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
I mean, they're all right next to each other and fucking next door to
Yeah,
Samoa,
yeah.
like a couple day sail. Yeah, that'd be cool. Going to Fiji would be cool. My dad's got a friend
Who lives
who
in Tonga?
grew up in Tonga. Yeah,
Really?
he's a
That's
white
cool.
guy. How crazy is that? He's like a
Yeah.
white guy. His parents were like expats or something. I guess he just grew up in Tonga.
Well, presumably, yeah. Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
I'd go to
those places
Tonga.
are lit, but not super high up. Just because I feel like I spent a decent amount of time on Hawaii that I kind of feel like I'm island. I have some
Yeah, yeah,
island experience.
your island experience. That's fair. Although I still think there is something to be said for like I don't know, does Hawaii technically fall into the I mean, I'm gonna call that Western Hemisphere. It's definitely part of the Western Hemisphere. I think there is something to be
I know
said
what
for
you're
like the
saying.
Eastern
Yeah.
Hemisphere, like the culture.
Yeah, that's
Although I
why I
guess Hawaii
excluded the
does have that
US.
with like all the Japanese shit, but it's still a little bit different. Like I'm
Well, they
thinking
have
more like
some
the
original
Southeast Asian
cultures too.
specifically rather than like the
Yeah.
Asian culture. I feel like that's who the hell's this guy with the Knicks?
I don't. I'm still on commercial, bro. I don't know.
I've got some uh I've got some guy. It's
You
just
told me
some
this
random guy.
the Japanese guy,
Is he
Dice
Japanese?
Yamamoto.
I don't know. Who is this guy?
It,
This Asian guy.
it's Dice Yamamoto, bro. That's our assistant coach.
Oh well, you don't you said his name wrong. What did you say his name is? Because this says
Is it?
Daisuke Yoshimoto or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. We call him Dice though. Oh, it's Yoshimoto. Sorry, what did I say?
I don't know Yamamoto. I think you said Yamamoto.
I said Yamamoto.
You
Sorry, yeah, I
fucking
got the last name.
racist ass. I knew it, dude.
Yeah, I got the first. I got Yamamoto instead of Yoshimoto, bro. Yeah, we call him Dice though. Dice Kid.
I mean, probably in Japanese,
He's
it's
a
probably
beast.
like calling somebody whose last name is White, calling him Green or something like that.
Yeah, well, guess what? One, it's English, and two, like everyone constantly gets my name wrong, so I have
Guess what?
literally zero
Don't
skin on my
care.
back. Yeah, like literally don't care.
Oh man.
You couldn't pay someone to get my name right on the first time, and it's so fucking easy. But anyway,
Dude,
um,
Japanese houses must be just like one of the most insanely popular things on YouTube. I clicked on one of those videos. Look at how many fucking
it's Japanese
Japanese
shit.
house videos are here
Dude,
now.
you don't understand. Maybe you don't understand the extent to like the amount like that like white people just like want to live and like be in Japan, bro. It's like super weird. That's what I was talking about earlier, man. Like the weeb culture, or just like the anime culture, is like infected people's brains.
Everybody just wants to be little anime femboys.
Yeah. I mean, being an anime fanboy is
My
honestly not
dream.
the worst part of it, you know, but
Oh, never mind. Look at that, Jalen Brunson getting a bucket. That's my third string fantasy point guard, baby. Let's go. Or maybe my second string. Even I don't remember. I don't remember who's on my team.
Mitchell Robinson with some of the worst hands right there. Jesus Christ.
Wood hands. The way he moves around is kind of funny looking too.
Yeah, he's quick but kind of stiff.
Yeah, he's very stiff looking.
It's weird that he's like fast because he's so stiff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
no,
someone else who
that is
moves like
kinda what
that.
I'm
He
saying.
kind of moved like almost like mid-career Dwight. You know what I mean? When he kind of like lost the mobility, but he was still athletic.
Yeah, he got like
Kind
I
of
feel
reminds
like
me
he
of that a
got
little bit.
more limber in the last few years.
Dwight?
Yeah, I feel like he's like looking
Maybe
better.
maybe it's just one of those things we just like didn't see him for a while. You like
Yeah.
forgot.
How did they even get this fucking boat in here, bro? This is an
I don't know.
ugly
It's kind of a
cruise
weird
ship,
looking
man.
boat though.
This is an ugly cruise ship.
How far are we in? Well, what's our time at?
On the podcast,
Yeah.
we got like 5 minutes left.
Maybe we just keep going. Do we got anything else? How do we end this? Let's probably a nice ending here. All right. How about this? How did you feel this episode went?
It's pretty good. I mean, considering how we
You
literally
liked it?
didn't have any topics and you forgot the one thing that you were going to tell me about, it was pretty good.
Okay, I like that caveat.
How did you think it went?
I don't know. I never know honestly until I kind of listen back. I feel like sometimes I've had feelings where I feel like it was bad and it was kind of okay. I don't know how it is as a listener experience. That's the thing. Like when I listen back, I feel like I have a better like. And we talked about this last time a little bit. Like there are things that I'm interested talking about because it's like about something I care about. But like listening back, I'm just like, oh,
Yeah,
no
like
one is gonna give
lifting.
a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we'll see how the
so
conversation about HGH and steroids goes.
that was short enough that I think that's kind of when
Yeah, no, I'm
I tried to
joking. That was like
pivot off
5
that
minutes,
pretty
yeah.
quick. I tried to pivot off that because I was like, this no one is gonna give a fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
No, you were right about that. You were and are right about that.
Yeah,
This
I mean there are
video is a
certain
lot less
topics, and the
interesting.
sports stuff I feel like falls into that too to some degree. Like I feel like we get sucked into talking about it because like our brains are just like on that frequency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not lingering too long or like obsessing over certain stuff. I think it was kind of maybe the way. No, okay, I know what I wanted to talk about. Dude,
Let's
what do you think about
go.
this? No, this wasn't what I was talking about earlier.
Oh,
This is
you
something else though.
fuck.
This Kanye shit, dude. Tell me you have like like he got banned off Twitter or whatever, right? And then he did like this talk with Tucker Carlson. Are you
What was
privy to
the?
that?
Yeah, no, I saw. I mean, I honestly, I haven't really been keeping up that. What was the anti-Semitic shit he said? What was the?
I mean, okay, the gist of it was basically just like I'm going DEFCON 3 on this, yada yada,
Didn't
and
he
then he
say something like he
says,
couldn't be anti-Semitic because he was black too, or something like that?
yeah. I mean, basically just like implying that the Jews are running things, and
Yeah, so it's a
also like some
classic.
implication that they're supporting Planned Parenthood, which is like the #1 killing of black children. Talking about how he's like pro-life. This is on the Tucker Carlson interview. He's talking about how he's pro-life because, oh, A, he believes in God, but B, because there's like a black genocide through Planned Parenthood is like the long and short of it. Um, it's just like, but what do you do about somebody like this, like a famous person who's just clearly like mentally unwell? Whether what he's saying, like, I don't even care that much about like if what he's saying he like is like true or he believes it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like this guy's like clearly unwell, and like the media is like just like taking
Smoking
advantage and
dope,
like
yeah.
abusing him for
Nothing new
like
though.
monetary value. Yeah, but it's pretty egregious. I feel like at this point when it's like he is
But
like
it's always been
documented at
like
this
that. I
point.
mean, like, isn't that kind of like widely accepted as like the reasons like Marilyn Monroe fucking kind of just like rapidly
As a
declined
long
when she did? But I mean, that's my point. Is like it's not
Yeah,
it's
I
been
mean, I
going
don't know. I
on
mean,
for
Michael
forever.
Jackson too, but it's just so
Michael
fucked up
Jackson,
to me, bro.
Elvis too. I think to a certain extent, kind of Elvis kind of did it to himself too. But
It's just crazy to me, bro. Like these, like, but is there anything we could do? Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, obviously, people want to consume this shit, but
no,
it
I think
just seems so
society's
fucked
always
up
got
to
somebody
me.
like that. It's just like you got to have somebody like that who's
Britney Spears,
just like yeah, the
also.
crazy person in the public eye.
What was the girl with the red hair that was just became a complete fuck up? She ended up as like a prostitute in fucking
Lindsay
Abu
Lohan.
Dhabi. Lindsay Lohan, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty egregious, bro. She was on a rocket ship to fucking just being famous as shit and rich, and then just threw it all away.
Dude, being famous
That's really
really does
crazy.
just seem like it sucks balls, though, man.
Yeah, I was thinking of this the other day. How no one, like almost nobody, will ever see you as just like a person again.
Yeah,
You just become
exactly.
that famous person. You know what I mean?
That's why
Like,
the real dream is to be like a voice actor. You know what I mean? Like one of the people doing
except
The
you don't get
Simpsons.
paid. They don't really get paid
Are
shit,
you
dude.
joking? No way, dude. They get paid
No,
ridiculous amounts.
no, they don't get paid that much. And the people who
That's not
take most
true.
of the lucrative roles are actual famous people who just do voiceover work,
None of the
like
Simpsons are
actual
like that.
celebrities. Why do you think
What else is
why
Hank
do you
Azaria doing? What else is fucking Yardley Smith doing?
I don't know who either of those people are,
Yeah,
but
exactly. But they've been doing Simpsons voices for like the last fucking, 20
okay,
years.
okay, that's it. I'm talking about like for movies and shit though.
Okay, no, but yeah, fuck movies. That's what I'm saying. TV show, voice acting.
I mean, how much are those guys really making though compared to like
Dude,
actual
they're
fucking?
making
I
like
mean,
a
they're
hundred
also
thousand dollars an episode. They're making enough for me to be happy.
but they're
They're
like
making
that's like
enough to be
rare.
rich.
The average voice actor like is not doing that.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we would have to look it
Most
up.
voice actors, like I feel like most voice actors are like living. I mean, they're living decent, but they're not like it's not like being an actual celebrity where you're making like actual millions. You know. From what I
This is gonna
understand
be
of voice
hard
actor
because this
work,
is gonna
it's
be
pretty
like
like
I don't
it
know,
sucks, dude.
like what's
Even
what's like a good show
even for
that we
these
could look
anime
up as
voice
like
actors.
a reference that's not like too famous but would have like a
I don't know
like a Rick
animated
and
show.
Morty
Bob's
maybe or something like
Burgers.
that.
I
Like
don't really
Bob's
know
Burgers.
animated
Oh,
stuff, bro.
Bob's
I'll be
Burgers. That's
honest.
perfect because there's the guy that does the Archer voice too.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, here we go. H. John Benjamin.
But once again, I feel like these are like exceptions rather than the average. Sure. If he's the star of two big shows,
50,000 a week, baby. Easy.
yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I'm
Dan
not gonna lie,
Mintz.
that's pretty
Who's
good.
this
We
guy? I've
take that.
never heard of this guy.
That's an actual actor, isn't he? He's like an actual comedian.
I mean, what else has he been in? I haven't seen him in anything else.
I don't know. I just feel like I
He's
know
like
that
fucked
name.
up eyes, bro. I don't think he could be on it. Oh, I guess he was on Veep. But that was probably
He's
like
on Veep. What even is that show? I don't even know that show's about. It's about voting or something.
yeah, it's about voting. No, it's what's her name? It's fucking
Are you gonna vote?
Jesus Christ. How am I so bad at celebrity names, bro? What the fuck is her
I'm
name?
pretty
The
bad
lady off
too. I
Seinfeld.
don't know who you're talking about.
The lady
Oh,
off
Marie Louise
Seinfeld.
Dreyfus.
Yes, Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Well,
Jesus
I said
Christ,
Marie,
man. Oh,
Julie,
did you?
whatever.
Whatever. It was enough for
I
me to
knew what her
figure
name
it
was.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew what the last name at least.
Yeah, she like plays the vice president of the U.S. It's like a comedy. It's actually supposed to be really funny. I've watched like a few episodes of it. It was entertaining. It's good.
I'd
It's
think I don't
good.
really like Elaine in Seinfeld. I feel like Elaine's one of the weaker. Sometimes she's good, but as far as the main cast go,
Dude, Seinfeld in generally kind of just fucking sucks. If I'm being
actually I
honest.
hate Kramer. Kramer's way
Oh,
worse than
I
Elaine.
love. I was about to say Kramer carries the fuck out of that show, dude. Kramer and
He's a
George put
mega
that
hit or miss.
show on their back. Oh, dude, he's a very entertaining actor. He cracks me up. Fucking what's
I
his?
don't really like that his whole
I can't
shtick is
remember
that he's
his
just a
name either
weirdo.
now. I can't deal with this dude. I'm fucking.
George?
My
Jason
brain's too small. No,
Alexander?
Jason Alexander. I know. What the hell's Kramer's actor's name?
I don't know. I know he got blacklisted because he
Oh,
did like that
dude,
weird racist set. He just like
he
started
was
going
definitely
off on
edgy.
people.
Um, bro,
I don't know. I don't know his name.
Cosmo Kramer. What the hell's the? Michael Richards. Jesus Christ, man. Yo, is that what he looks like now? No,
I mean,
that's not him. That's not him. That person's got blue eyes, and Michael Kramer has dark eyes. Okay. Or Michael Richards, Michael Kramer.
that is him, bro. I'm pretty
That's
sure there's
not
another
him.
picture below.
They have different colored eyes. This is him.
Okay, all right,
This is
all
him.
right,
This is
all
him.
right, all right.
This is him. Here he is. Here he is as an old guy.
That all looks like an old Italian guy or something. to be
Michael
honest.
Richards. I mean, with a
Like a
name
guy
like
who'd be at a
Michael Richards, he
pizzeria.
sounds like he could be.
Richards is the last name? I don't think so. He just looks like a guy who'd work at a
Ricardo.
pizzeria.
Michael Ricardo.
You're telling me he does look like he could work at a pizzeria in that one picture?
Yeah.
Like if you just took his head?
No, I am telling you that. That's what I'm telling you.
Like
His name was
yeah.
Michael Ricardo. I'm a Michael Ricardo.
No,
What
he's
if
from
Kramer just had an
California.
Italian accent? Would you like him more if he was just like a goofy? If he
Probably
came in like,
less.
Jerry, I need the help.
Oh, what do you think about this fucking
Jerry
speaking
the
of voice
mailman,
actors,
he's
dude,
out here again.
Did you see the fucking Mario doesn't have an Italian accent in this fucking movie?
Yeah,
Chris Pratt,
Chris
like,
Pratt, yeah,
what's
he's
up
like,
with
hey,
that,
it's
bro?
me, Mario.
Hey, hey!
Hey, it's a me, Mario, with my brother. We're plumbers. He does like it's like the most slight accent ever, which almost kind of like makes it worse because it's like a guy who's like thinking about like busting into like a full Mario accent, but doesn't have the balls
But
to.
he's also he's not even doing like a slight Mario. He's doing like a slight like Brooklyn accent.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
He's
just
like,
weird.
hey, I'm fucking, I'm fucking Mario.
Hey,
I'm
it's
fucking walking over
Mario
here.
over here.
Hey, it's fucking
It's
Mario. I'm fucking
Hey,
walking
this
over.
fucking
Don't make me call my brother Luigi over here.
This turtle looking motherfucker.
Look at you, you fucking ugly motherfucker. Where's my fucking girlfriend, Princess Peach?
This fucking fungus is talking
This
to me.
fucking gabagoo, fucking
Hey,
ugats, fucking.
I'ma put you in a fucking dish. This
I don't
fucking
even
Toad. Yeah,
know.
why is Toad fucking a mushroom? Why do they call him Toad, bro?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Kinda
Probably
weird,
because
bro. What's the lore on
is
that?
it some like jokey kind of like hidden lore where like if you lick a mushroom you or lick a toad you hallucinate, and if you eat a mushroom you hallucinate, something with that?
I didn't even know any of that, but respect. You
Isn't
lick
that
a
a thing?
turtle and you
No,
hallucinate?
a toad. Like licking a toad, like something about there's like a toad that like
I think that's how you
secretes a
get warts.
hallucinogen. No. There's a toad. I'm pretty sure that's like how they
That's why
gather,
witches do that? That's why witches like toads?
I don't know, man. Probably, yeah. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. But isn't that's how they get one of those hallucinogenics?
Sure, you tell me, bro. I don't know.
Let's see, toad. I'm typing with one hand here because I'm holding my mic. Toad hallucinogenic. Psychedelic toad venom. Look at
toad
this.
venom.
See? Boom.
I don't think that's from licking it, though, dude.
No, it is. It's from their skin. Look, see? Licking the poisonous amphibian's back. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
You think those dudes
You're
in Japan
talking
were
to the
thinking
world's
that when they
number
made
one
it?
expert on psychedelics.
The GOAT, dude.
Yeah.
Literally the greatest psychedelic
I'm on
of all time.
psychedelics
Stuff.
right now.
Yeah, that's why this guy can barely type. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because I'm seeing 4 keyboards and they're all moving around at the same
Oh, the
time.
keys are in
The
different
keys
spots
are
on
just
all of
shifting
them.
around in front of me as I press them. Yeah.
All right. I feel like we're at
Yeah,
a
we're over
good
the time.
stopping
Let's get the
point.
fuck out of here, dude. This is a good
Hey,
episode.
sleep well, boys.
Peace out.